Oh my gosh, Alyssa, look what's coming to town.
I have been waiting for this my entire life. I have to go find out more. I have to look. I've been waiting for this. This is the best moment ever. I'm going to the Prizery right now to find out.
Let's go.
Hello. Welcome to this episode of the Rogers Radio Podcast. I had to run over here today. We are recording this the day after a huge announcement for Halifax County. I found out about it. I said, oh my gosh, I'm running over. I have to have all the details because as you can see, I'm a 2000s girl here. I love boy bands. I love NSYNC. I love LFO. I love O-Town. I love them all. And they're coming to Halifax County. Are you excited? Because I'm so excited. I want to break out in a dance right now. But I am here with Melanie, the director of the Prizery, who is the one behind making this happen for Halifax County. The Virginia Vibe Festival coming to the fairgrounds on June 22nd. Are you excited?
Beyond excited. I can't wait to hear these bands. They're some of the ones I've listened to my whole life, and I can't wait to be part of that group out there singing and dancing.
I know. I'm going to be such a fangirl. And, you know, things like this don't get announced all the time in Halifax County. And so when I see this, you pretty much broke the internet when you announced this. And I know you're listening to this. It's been a week since the news broke, but I mean, I'm here the day after the news broke. And I mean, you broke the internet yesterday.
We had thousands and thousands of views, new followers, new people that were asking questions. So it's amazing. It's thrilling, to have that many people that are interested.
Yes, and not to have to travel to do something like that. We're bringing it right to our community. And I mean, how does this happen?
Well, the Prizery board and we kind of have done a lot of talking about it. And while we obviously love doing our programming here in the Prizery, it has so much of a more intimate feel. We know that we want to get out into the community and do things that appeal to a huge number of people, such as this. And so we got together a committee and we formed we took all kinds of different ideas for names and what it was going to be. And we settled on Virginia Vibe because we wanted to have something that was showing our local what it's about. Yeah. But at the same time, we wanted it to be generic enough that, maybe next year we do a totally different kind of music for a totally different kind of people. Yeah. So we're excited about it.
Well, everyone that grew up in the 2000s, I know they're excited. We had a little bit of a dance party before I came over here in our Opportunity Center, and I told everyone I was going to marry like everyone. I had all the posters on my wall, so absolutely. It's super exciting. And it goes to show the strong board that you have here at the Prizery and the amazing things that can happen when you have a strong group of people that are, supportive and bringing things to Halifax County. So what's going on behind the scenes right now? What can we expect?
Everything. Tickets are now on sale, so that has been a big kick start kind of thing. We have, our committee meets very frequently, and we've had so much support from the town of South Boston, the town of Halifax, Halifax County. All of our emergency people are working with us to create our emergency plans and get everything ready to have just what we need, our EMS, fire marshals. So we're really making this very organized so that we can have a smooth day that runs with no hitches and everybody can just have a great time.
Yes, and it's at the fairgrounds.
Yes.
And so I said, where at the fairgrounds is this going to be? So give us the vibe of this show.
So we want it to feel like an honest open air festival. So we're going to do it on the Midway. We'll have a full stage with the moving lights and the video walls and everything there outside. And then we're going to have a VIP section. In the VIP section, they will get some special perks as well as a seat down close to the stage. And then we have a GA section, which People can come in, bring their chairs, bring blankets, and settle wherever they'd like to be able to hear and see the music. And then we're going to have multiple food trucks with all kinds of yummy treats and food for the day. Just kind of almost a festival vibe.
Yeah.
And then we're also going to invite any people that have merchandise that they'd like to sell to come out, participate that way. So it's just going to be a fun day of music, laughter, food.
Yes.
So it's just, and we keep adding things, little things that we think about that would add something to the ambiance. We just try to throw that in there too. So
you guys are going to have a real festival in Halifax County, a music festival. Everyone that grew up in the 2000s and remembers these times, like we had field parties back in the day. So this is like bringing back the field party vibe. This is a vibe.
Yes.
The Virginia Vibe Festival is a vibe. Where can people go to find tickets?
They can buy tickets on the Prizery website, which is www.prizery.org, or we have a special website that has been created specifically for the festival, which is vavibe.org. And you can not only find tickets there, but you can see a great video of what the concert has been like in other places, as well as information about each of the bands, the songs that they had. And as we go on and get closer to the event, we'll have a Q&A section where people can find out what's allowed in and what's not. And so it'll be kind of the page to go to for the information.
Okay, cool. And we'll link all of this so you'll see it all linked so you can get your tickets. And, there is a lot that goes into this, and I've already said it. So what can people expect leading up to June 22nd? There are going to be more announcements. You said more, you're going to announce the food trucks and the merch and all of the things. Anything else you want people to know?
Well, yes. First of all, anyone that has a food truck or merchandise that they would like to sell, please reach out to us. We would love to have you involved. We also are going to be putting a call out for opening bands.
Oh, this is big.
And that will be both local and regional bands, and we'll have kind of what we're looking for. That, not necessarily has to be a boy band, but at the same time something that fits the vibe.
Yes.
And so we'll be putting a call out for that, and hopefully we'll have lots of local and regional bands that want to be able to say they open for O-Town and BB Mac, so that's something that we're really excited about too.
Okay, and so they need to reach out to the Prizery if they're interested in that? Okay, so lots of opportunity there. And, it's just an exciting time. And I wanted to share this with all of the listeners of the Rogers Radio podcast and let them know that big things are happening in Halifax County. And a lot of that is thanks to you, thanks to the Prizery. And there are sponsorship opportunities too, correct?
There are business sponsorship opportunities with some perks that I'll be happy to share with anyone who's interested. We also are going to be looking for a large group of volunteers. It takes hundreds of people to put on a festival this size, and we have a wonderful group of volunteers, but we're always looking for more. So if you're interested in volunteering, we'd love to hear from you as well. So throughout the next few months, we're going to try to really inundate the area and the surrounding counties with information about the festival, and really have people hopefully continuing to talk about it on the internet, and just make this first event so positive that everybody can't wait for the second one.
Well, I'm so excited about it. Look at this here. Isn't this so exciting? This poster here, it's going to be everywhere. Get your tickets, because I know this is going to be a sellout, and I am so thrilled. Thank you for everything you're doing for the community, for the Prizery, for Halifax County as a whole. It's really appreciated, and can't wait for the Virginia Vibe. Let's go. Thank you everyone for listening to this episode of the Rogers Radio podcast. Get your tickets. It's linked above. And we will see you there, because Rogers Heaton & Coulin's going to be involved in this. And I can't wait to get our tickets. So you go get yours, and we will talk to you next week. Bye.